Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather and I am a full-time reseller in Central Maine. Currently, I am taking 5 steps daily to rebuild my eBay store that I've had since 2018. It became stagnant. I kind of veered off and started another business or an extension of my reselling business where I opened an auction house and then I became a licensed auctioneer. And for the last 2 years, that has been my focus and my eBay store has suffered. So I have been trying to rebuild since the end of September my store, and I shut down my physical auction house location. I'm still an auctioneer. I love it. I'm addicted to it. I couldn't imagine not doing it. Hopefully I will find my way back to doing that or get the opportunity to be an auctioneer again for someone else or whatever. But in the meantime, I'm trying to rebuild my store, and I'm doing 5 things every day consistently for the last few weeks, and my sales are increasing at this point. So I'm really excited about that. What I'm trying to get is the top seller status in my store again and as an individual, because I was there for years, and then because of me having to put so much energy into my auction house, I've lost that top tier status. They reevaluate my store on the 20th of every month, so I'm hoping to get back to being top rated again. But this is what I've been doing every day. Listing. The first thing that you need to do every day is list. eBay is an algorithm, and they want to know that you are working on your store. They want, imagine it being like a brick and mortar store, and you never add any new inventory in there. Eventually your customers are going to stop coming in because they're not going to see anything new and exciting. You have to keep it fresh. Good days, I list about 20 to 30 items, and that's a good day for me. So if I could consistently stay at 20 items a day, that would be amazing. And I know that it would help boost my sales. The second thing is that I'm running sales or promotions, not all the time, but I do it pretty consistently. At least once a month, I run a sale or a promotion. When I was fully working on my store all the time, I would do that. Since I've started really focusing back on the store in the last 3 weeks, I am currently running a promotion right now. I dumped a bunch of inventory into the store and I waited like a week or two, and then I just started a sale last week. Usually my sales run about a week, is what I do, about 7 days. I like them to end on a Sunday night, and that way I can get all the packages that have sold over the weekend. Usually the weekend you see a bump in sales, more so than the middle of the week. So on Monday, if my sale has ended on a Sunday night, Monday usually there's a bunch of packages that need to go out. So that'll be my focus to start the week off. You can run different promotions. Some people do like, oh, free shipping, or a percentage off, or $10 off everything, or a certain category. I choose, when I do my promotions, I do the whole entire store, every category that I have. I do always a percentage off. I think currently I'm at 20% off everything. Normally I do, if I'm doing like a blowout sale, I'll do 50. I've even gotten to the point where I've done 75% off the whole store. And that was a few years ago. I had done that, I think in the fourth quarter, like around Thanksgiving, because I was trying to get rid of so much stuff at once and kind of like restart the store, get fresh inventory in there. Right now I'm at 20% off. I think it ends, I'm not sure when it ends. Don't even ask me that. That has actually helped, and it's boosted some of my sales also. Yeah, so that's how I like to do it. But I can tell you this. If I started my sale yesterday, and then on my entire store, all the categories, today I listed 10 new vintage clothing items. Those 10 new items today are not included in that sale. So the way that I set my perimeters is that anything that's listed after my sale starts is not included in that sale, because that new fresh inventory needs a chance. I need to give it a chance to try to get close to my asking price for those items. So that is what I always set that like that. I've never done it where anything new comes in is automatically on sale. So yeah, so then the third thing that I've been doing every day, and this is something that I've always done from the beginning, every single one of my items is set to make an offer, best offer. I really think it's a smart idea. People like to negotiate. Being an auctioneer, I understand that. And being in the resale business, you're always trying to dicker and, you know, haggle and get things cheaper. But I think it's a great opportunity to leave that open so then people can go, okay, well, I'll offer, you know, $10 less or whatever. And they're able to send it to you. So the way that eBay works is that, say I have a vintage LL Bean sweater and it's a wool sweater and I want $50 for it. When I list it and create my listing, I'm setting that price point at $50. That's what the customer and everybody on eBay is seeing. eBay and I, behind the scenes, I've set, and we can see that I've set, the lowest I'm going to take is $30. So if someone comes in and says, oh, I'm going to offer this woman or this store $29 for this sweater, eBay is automatically going to deny that offer before it even is sent to me. They're on my behalf. They're going to go, oh, no, this sweater is set at 30 to 50. So we're going to deny that. So I love the fact that they do that for me. Then you're not like fielding like the really low ballers because they're out there. Trust me. The other thing that I've been doing daily is, so I do that with all my listings. I set best offer. So anybody can send you an offer. So if those come in during the day, it immediately comes to my phone. I can look at it and I can either accept it, I can counter it, or I can deny it. Most of the time, I can tell you in the last 3 weeks, I have been accepting all offers because what I'm trying to do is boost my sales so I can get back to top rated status. So that is, I'm just trying to get as much inventory out the door and show eBay that she's in her store every day. She's actively engaging. She's sending out offers. She's accepting offers. I don't usually decline an offer unless it's absolutely ridiculous. But where I've set those perimeters, that's really great. So I don't, usually the ridiculousness doesn't come in. The other thing is that eBay also, being a store owner, so if someone shows interest in your item or they've liked it or they're watching, whatever, they're watching it, eBay can pick up on that. And so they let you know throughout the day, hey, you can send an offer on this. So that tells me that someone's either repeatedly come back and looked at one of my items, they're watching it, or they've had some sort of interaction with one of my items in my store. So what I do is, and this is probably a little neurotic, I check my eBay app probably 10 to 20 times an hour. And I'm not even kidding, besides when I'm sleeping. I am constantly in there, and as soon as it comes up and says, you can send an offer on this, I'm sending it out. I am sending it out. And the cool thing is that you can send that offer out for less than what, so go back to that LL Bean sweater that I have for $50. Behind the scenes, eBay and I know I'm not willing to go less than 30. Well, now they said, hey, this person's interested in this. This person didn't send me an offer, but I can send them an offer. So I can go, you know what? I want to get that thing out of here. I'm going to send them $25 and ask them if they want that, if they want it for that. And I do that all day long, all day long. If I get up in the middle of the night because I can't sleep or I have to go to the bathroom or whatever, I check my phone. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to see if there's any offers that can be sent out. And if there is, then I do it. I used to work night shift for 8 years. I worked overnights. I did all of my shopping at nighttime for my family online. So I know there's people up, you know, like sometimes you panic and you're like, well, if I send the offer right now, maybe they're asleep. They won't see it. It'll get mixed in with their emails or whatever. And they won't see it the next day and they won't. I just send it because I've had a lot of items sell during the overnight. I do it as soon as I can see that I can send an offer, the offer's being sent. And I can tell you what, probably 95% of my sales in my store are through Best Offer. Either them sending me an offer or me sending them an offer. So it works and I'm fine with it because it works. So the next thing that I've been doing consistently every single day is I've been making sure that my orders are shipped out every day. I have my store set to 24-hour shipping, not meaning you're going to get your item in 24 hours. It means I'm going to package it and get it to the post office within 24 hours. That is something I've been really proud of in the past, but I let that slide a little bit, and I feel like that is definitely a factor in how I lost my top rated seller, because there was a couple orders that ended up the labels not done on time, not within that 24 hours, like I had just missed it. So that you get dinged for that in eBay's world. And the other thing that dropped me down from top rated status was I was short literally 8 transactions in 12 months. I think it's 100 transactions you're supposed to have, and I only had like 92. I was so upset. So I'm really upset that I lost that because of that, but whatever. It is what it is. And I'm busting out orders now, and I am doing everything that I can every single day. There's no way that if this failed or didn't work, that I couldn't say that I didn't put the work in, because I'm doing it literally multiple times an hour. I am in my store, checking on it, working on it, adding listings. And then also, and the fifth thing that I've been doing daily is dealing with customer service and feedback. So when you do a transaction on eBay, they have to leave you, well, they don't have to, but you're hoping they're going to leave you feedback, which is positive, and you should do the same back to them. I'm currently at 100% positive feedback, and I think I'm showing just under 2,000 transactions. Another thing that kind of took a hit for me in my store when I was focusing for 2 years on my auction house was my customer service. Every day I go back through my sold orders and I look at what's actually been delivered. Okay, the stuff's still out. It's still being tracked. It's not delivered yet. This is delivered. Now let's go in and see, has anybody left me positive feedback, so I know they've opened their package. I'm really proud of my feedback, by the way. Really proud of it. I've always handwritten a thank you note and put it in since I opened my store in 2018. And that goes into every single package that I mail out. I think it's important, and I've actually got a lot of feedback. Oh, thank you so much for the personal note, or oh, she included a note with this. It was really nice, made me feel good, just whatever. I think it's something that I've always done, and I'm always going to continue to do. That is something that is kind of like my thing that I do. Not everybody has to do it, and I do when I order from other resellers. I've gotten little notes like that inside. I actually have one hanging on my fridge right now from one woman. It was a little vintage card, and it was super cute. And I was like, you know what? It does work, because it makes you feel good when you open your package and you have that little note in there. So, yeah. But those are the 5 things that I've been doing. I've been listing every day, because eBay is an algorithm and they want to see that you're inside of your store working on it. I've been running a sale and a promotion for the last week, and I believe it ends this coming weekend, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Currently, my whole store is 20% off, except for any of the new items that I list since that sale started. I've been sending out offers daily, usually hourly. If they are in my, if there's offers sitting that I could send out every hour, I'm doing it, and I'm accepting any offers that have been coming in. I haven't even countered offer anybody at this point. I am just trying to get sales to happen and close and be delivered and be done, and just show that I am serious and I am back, and the store is going to be set up for growth. So that's been happening. The 4th thing is I'm making sure my orders are shipped every single morning. As soon as I get up, that's what I do. Well, I have coffee, but then that's what I do. I pack the orders and they go out to the post office. And then the 5th thing that I'm doing continually is customer service and feedback. Trying to address everything that needs to be addressed and make sure that eBay can see, oh, she's engaging with her customers. And that's important. And the sale's not over once you drop off the package, because if there's an issue, you have to deal with it after it's delivered. And if someone's leaving you feedback, whether it's positive or negative, you still have to respond to that. So there's still more to the sale, even though the package is physically gone out of your hands. So my goals by taking on this strategy and what I've been doing and what I'm hoping is going to happen is my store and myself, because I am my store, is going to be top rated again. I would love it if you would come on this journey with me. This channel is going to be about my life as a reseller, my life as an auctioneer, hopefully getting back into that someday. My journey with cancer, because I've had 2 different cancers, and since I was diagnosed the first time in 2017, I started my reselling journey in 2018. I've been diagnosed again with cancer in 2023, and now it's 2024, and I'm going back to the beginning where I started with my store, and I've kind of pulled my life back. I'm starting over from scratch in my own mind. That's how I'm viewing it, and we're going to see what happens. So hopefully you come along with me. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like and you subscribe to the channel and follow me on all the social medias, and yeah, I'll be seeing you soon.